Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today I'm doing a video source inspection of three new Sitek 8-inch or 200mm spin rinse dryer. These systems have the state-of-the-art SlickDevice controller. This controller, along with our manufacturing capability, makes these SRDs better or the best of any SRD you can buy in the world. This video is put on our YouTube channel, so we don't give our customers purchase orders out. But this is a USA customer, and I'll give you the last four of their PO. There's actually two purchase orders against these. The first one was 8860, and the second one is 3809. These systems have all of the traditional options. I'll check. So they have the EMO. Let me look for the DI resistivity probe. Okay. DI resistivity is there. Good. I see the water recirculation, and let me just look in here, and I see the anti-static probes. Also, part of that is because of the manufacturing capabilities of some companies, the Foxborough resistivity probe was discontinued. Sitek has re-engineered and made a resistivity probe that's a 100% exact match, perfect for all semi-tool in the field spin rinse dryers. These systems have the new Sitek resistivity probe. Any customers that have an issue with resistivity and think that it's not supported, Sitek has, I believe we have probably about 80 resistivity probes in stock right now, so we have quite a few. What I'll do is, it's kind of boring watching the tools run, so I'll go ahead and start the tools, and then what I'll do is talk about our manufacturing process and our support process. So, on their systems, they were just going through tests. At the end of a process, this shows that it was a successful run. You can either hit OK, you can open the door or clear. In this case, I'll open the door. That clears it. That's already been cleared. And this one I'll hit actually OK. How's that? OK. You saw that the light was blue. Blue means the process is over. Unload the cassette. Amber or yellow means it's ready. You'll see the process running, the green light. And if there's an error, you would see the red light. For reference, if there was an error at the end, you would have an error log, an error notification. You would push on the alarm, and then it would show you what alarm it is. This is an example of the door, the bowl heater, the anti-static, the rotor stop positioner, the N2 heater, at 20 psi pressure, the motor tack failed, the motor overshot, resistivity probe didn't work, servo amp had a problem. So we have complete alarm capability. Also, this state-of-the-art controller has full diagnostics. You can run everything in manual mode. It has data acquisition for all your process runs. I won't go into detail on this because we have many videos on our website showing the quality of this, but this is a fantastic controller. So, this customer runs 200mm. They are running using a low-profile cassette. I'm going to go ahead and just load one cassette, hit start. Load this cassette, hit start, and just load this cassette, hit start. We have a traditional spin rinse dryer process. It's a rinse. You can see all three are rinsing here. We also then, after the end of the process rinse, we do a purge. That blows all of the DI water out of the line so it doesn't drip back during the dry cycle. Then we have a two-stage dry cycle process. We have a short rinse. I think it's only 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds. So we're about to end here. You'll see in a second. This one was actually, okay, this is in purge now. The purge ramps up to 1800 RPM. It'll ramp up in a second. The nice thing about ours, and you'll notice on this controller here, our control system is an exact control system. These RPMs are exactly on 1800. We have thousands of feedback points per second to ensure that we have an exact RPM. No other older rinse dryer has that capability. So they're running nice. Look at this. Look how smooth these are. You probably can't even hear them running, maybe. There's no vibration, no anything. They look beautiful. In fact, if I had my back to them, I wouldn't even know. So let me talk about our manufacturing process. So at Sitek, for new spin rinse dryers, we have our state-of-the-art controller. We build our own servo amps. We have our own resistivity probes. We have our own brushless motors. We actually, in our manufacturing, when a job comes in, we have a kickoff meeting. It's reviewed. It's put on our manufacturing schedule, which is quite heavy right now. I think we probably have a backlog of, I'm guessing, 25 units to build. We have a lot of business right now. The semiconductor industry is doing very well. That's just our rinser dryers. We have all of our other equipment also. Then when the time's ready for the job, all the new parts are pulled. The heads themselves, without any poly, just the stainless steel head itself, is built out in our dry test manufacturing. We have, when it's done being built, we have a second technician do a QC of it. If it passes QC, then it's brought into final test without the poly, where we hook it up to the DI system and do all of the DI testing. Once the tech is happy with the quality, we then have another technician review that, make sure it's good. It goes through approximately 25 process runs before the poly is put on, depending. If we find any errors, we restart the count and we fix them. Then it's packaged in its configuration. In this case, this is called a single head assembly on a roll-around cabinet. Once it's done here, it stays in final test for 3 to 5 days. We like to put a very large burn-in on our system. We have enough to have 5 rinse dryers in final test. Once it passes that, it's given to sales. Right now, we're in the last step, but this is a elongated step. It's 3 minutes. We'd have 170 seconds. So this is where you're using centrifugal force, bowl heaters, and hot end 2 to dry. So in fact, we're so busy at Sitek, it turns out our manufacturing wall here this is being blown out probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks, and we're going to put in a second final test area with particle counters and more HEPA filtration. Okay, so in the spin rinse dryer family, we are the U.S. leaders in spin rinse dryer technology. We offer new systems. We offer completely remanufactured systems. For this system here, we have everything brand new. We can supply all the spare parts for the customer. This customer actually has probably bought, I don't know, 6 or 8 rinse dryers from us in the last 3 years, so they're a very good repeat customer. They love our quality. They love our support. We know all of our part numbers. We do same-day shipments. We stock parts. That's probably why we feel that we are the leader in all of the traditional spin rinse dryer spare parts. We also, 3 years ago now, purchased the Vertec product line. We are the owner of Vertec. We have all the Vertec parts. We're doing remanufacturing of customers' tools or refurbishment of customers' tools. So we are the leader. We believe in the U.S. for sure, and becoming, if not already, the international leader in spin rinse dryers. Okay, so we have about a minute and a half. Why we do this, I'll talk about some of our other products that we work with. In the wet processing line, we do the HTC box washers. That's the 8000 class, 8010, 2030. We do quite a lot. In fact, we have one now that's on final test. It's getting ready to ship. We have another one that's going on the wall, and we expect another purchase order in the next 2 or 3 days for a third system. So we also do customer upgrades. Over the last 3 months, we've probably done 4 different on-site customer upgrades around the United States. We have, for the box washer, we have all the parts. We have the HEPA filters, we have the filtration, we have the filters, we have the spray arms, we have the hubs, we have the ball bearings. We do everything. So we are a leader on that. We also do quite a lot of the single mask wafer scrubbers. That'd be the K&S, Ultra T, Ultra Tech type one for high pressure and scrub. Okay, we have 30 seconds left. I'll talk about our other products at the end of this process. So at the end of the process, what happens is the rotor will upright, we call home position, which is 12 o'clock. Once that happens, I'll hear the door release. You probably won't be able to hear it release, but I will. I'll open it up. I'll feel for the heat, make sure everything's good, and make sure that the substrates look dry. These are all within about 10 seconds of each other when I start them, so they'll all be done at the same time. Okay. This one's stopping, that one's stopping. It's braking, and I heard the door release, and there you go. Completed cycle successful. This one's braking. This one will update in a second. Okay, completed successful, and this one will turn. There we go. The door just released. Completed cycle. You can go to the analytics. So again, simply by you can just do it. You can just open the door, and it does it. Again, if it had an error, you would have an error screen. You would know. You can go into your alarms. One of the little features we added recently for customers over the last year was if the tool needs to have some maintenance done, the operators, traditionally in a fab, you'll have a sticker, tool down, tool up. What we do in our software also have it where if they can put on this button here, that's a maintenance button. And then when you go to the main screen, you'll see in a second, tool down. So this blinks, so there's a visual, and then you have a visual, yellow, red, tool down. So obviously if an operator walked up to this, you would think they would understand you can't run this tool. When the maintenance person comes over, they can do the work on the tool, and they simply go into the alarm settings screen, turn off the maintenance light for being tool down, and go back there. All right, let me feel for, yep, nice and warm, don't want to burn my hand. Look great. Yep, feels good. These look nice. Yeah. Same thing, looks good. One of the things we also do is, which is very helpful for customers, in the transition of size technology, when people go from 100 millimeter, 150, or 150 to 200, they sometimes have to have multiple sizes run through the process. At Sitek, we also offer, let me see if I see any around here. I do see one, I'll be right back. It's not for this tool, but we offer inserts. What these inserts do is that if let's say you're running a 150 millimeter rinse dryer, if we build you the custom rotor for it, this insert slides into it instead of the cassette, takes about 10 seconds, and it downsizes it to, let's say in this case, I can tell it's for 100 millimeter. We offer all sizes, all strapes. We have customers in Europe that have had they had to run about, I don't know, 7 different substrates. We built the master rotor with 7 different inserts, so they could run with every 10, all it took was 10 seconds to change out from about 7 different processes. Okay, so I talked about our spin rinse dryers, I talked about our Integris box washers, and our high pressure mass cleaners. What we also do is a few other product lines. We do quite a lot of photoresist pumps. A lot of customers send us their Cyborg, Millipore, RDI pumps for rebuild. We do that. We also have our own in stock, lots of them actually in stock. And we do controllers. We do, for other photoresist work, we do YES vapor prime ovens. We do some of the well, I know we have them here in stock, the CE coat bait systems for more manual processing. We also do metrology tools, the KLA particle counters, that's a 6000 class, the 4500, 5500, and so forth. And different metrology. We have lipsometry equipment, Gertner lipsometers, Rudolph lipsometry. We do nanometrics. We have a bunch of nanometrics tools. I think we have a 4150 in stock, a 4000, a couple 210s. Well, actually, we just sold 210 yesterday. Then we also have microscopes, high and low profile microscopes. You'll see on our website the Nikon lights, etc. We can get different objectives, light field, dark field, whatever you need. And then kind of round this up, we also do a smaller etch systems, the March barrel etchers, and we also have a few of the Branson large quartz plasma etchers in stock too. So we're fully rounded as a company. However, spin rinse dryers is our main product line, probably 80% of our corporate business. We are the experts. We are #1, undeniable in the United States on this. So that will conclude my video source inspection of 3 new 8-inch, 200 millimeter low profile spin rinse dryers, all upgraded with the, well, not upgraded because it's new, all having the Sitek state-of-the-art controller with all of the appropriate options. If there's any questions, feel free to call us at 916-797-9000, or on our website, any page you're on, there's a contact sales button. You click on that button, put a little information in, our sales department will get back to you immediately, and we can help with your needs. Again, today is Friday, March 11th, 2022. Hope everyone stays safe with COVID. Thank you and have a great day.